quite a while to dig out from this system.
No one wants to talk, no one will take the time. Lord, give me one more chance or give me back my life. I'm stuck in a blizzard. Lord, stuck in a blizzard. I'm stuck in a blizzard. Lord, please send me an angel or two. You know, there was a time when I was good as gold, a well-respected man. The devil stole my soul. I didn't want for nothing, had everything I need. Now I feel happy if I can only go to sleep. I'm stuck in a blizzard.
Snowstorm of the season.
Of course, we'll be checking on road conditions in this area, how drivers are faring as this snow accumulates.
And it's not just the drivers affected by the deep snow. Why, the Purdue men's basketball team is keeping an eye on the weather as well.
It is 5 o'clock. Good morning, Lafayette. I'm Catherine Dolan.
And I'm Seth Conley. It is Tuesday, February 13th. Thanks for waking up with us on News Channel 18 this morning. Coming up, state lawmakers look at hot topic issues like HPV and same-sex marriages. We'll have an update on some of the decisions being made.
Also, demolition of the former Kmart in West Lafayette paves the way for new businesses. We do have some other area news coming up in this hour, but of course weather, the top story of the day. Meteorologist Kelly Green in the forecast center as the snow really starts to come down. Hey, Kel, good morning.
Good morning, Catherine and Seth. Well, we are now talking about the blizzard of 2007. We have seen the snow start to move in just after midnight. We're seeing blowing and drifting of the snow as wind speeds are very gusty at times. We're seeing wind speeds around 23 miles per hour, sustained gusts around 30 miles per hour. And we are currently at 28 degrees. And yes, we do have a blizzard warning in effect for White, Pulaski, Fulton, Cass, and Miami counties. And this is in effect until tomorrow morning. We do have a winter storm warning for the rest of our counties, but Tippecanoe could possibly go under that blizzard warning later on this morning. Also, Newton, Jasper, and Benton are expected to go under this blizzard warning. Blizzard criteria includes wind speeds sustained around 35 miles per hour, blowing, drifting of snow, and that would create visibilities being reduced to less than a quarter of a mile for less for at least 3 hours at a time. Now, this is what we are expecting, 10 to 15 inches. We do have close to 2 inches on the ground at this time. We do expect that to continue throughout the rest of the day today, so we will see these blizzard-like conditions for the entire viewing area. Periods of heavy snow where we could see an inch. Casting Live taking us to the live conditions out there. Ross?
Yeah, once again, heavy snow, that's the big thing, and the winds really beginning to gust around the area. And taking a look, we're going to see about how much snow we have on the weather deck. Keep in mind we had 3 inches on this weather deck earlier. As we take a look, the snow beginning to add up, but it's blowing around quite a bit, so it's very difficult to tell exactly how much has fallen. We'll take some more accurate measurements later on, but once again, we're looking at about a snow depth right now, around 4.5 inches of snow. That's with the snow that we already had on the ground, and once again, about 1.5 inches of snow by 4 a.m., Kelly. We'll take some more measurements a little bit later on.
Well, blizzard of 2007 has now arrived. We are seeing blowing and drifting of snow, heavy snow at times. We could still see 1 to 1.5 inches per hour possible this morning. Falling temperatures, wind chills below zero, and the blowing and drifting snow will definitely reduce visibilities today. Now, just updated, Tippecanoe, Warren, Fountain, Montgomery, Clinton, Howard, Carroll counties now under a blizzard warning. This is in effect until tonight into tomorrow morning. So we will continue to see these strong gusty winds throughout the day today, reduce visibility to 1/4 of a mile or less for at least 3 hours, and this looks like it will be the case on and off throughout the day today. Go out to Ross on the weather deck to see some of that snowpack that we already have in place.
Yeah, once again, Kelly, we're taking a look at blizzard conditions beginning across the area right now, and as you were saying, 10 to 15 inches, but also we already had about 2 or 3 inches on the ground, so that could add up to about 17 inches of snow.
We'll check in with you in just a few minutes. But we are in the middle of a blizzard, and that is why we really want to express to you to try to stay at home if you can. Let the snowplows do their job, because tomorrow's going to be rough, too, if we can't get those roads cleared off today.
And Ross had mentioned the only things he was hearing was the wind and the snow trucks, and at 5:43 right now, normally people are headed off to work and whatnot, but we're not seeing too many cars out there at this time. You can see the closings and delays. running at the bottom of our screen, so make sure you pay attention to
Right.
those as well.
And you can also log on to WLFI.com on the ground. Now we're going to go live out to Ross Ellett out on the weather deck. Ross, what's going on out there now?
Well, Kelly, I can't stress this enough, how much the winds have increased just over the past couple of hours. Now, when we first came out here, we have this anemometer. It measures the wind speed. We first came out here about 2 hours ago. We were seeing about 15 miles per hour, then up to 20, now rounding up to about 31 miles per hour. And I'm glad I'm at where I am, covered close to the buildings here, because I can hear the roar at times of the winds just over the building. And it looks like our weather equipment up on top of the roof is having a very difficult time.